Okay, you crushed it at work. You nailed those contracts. You closed those deals. The boardroom is door shut. You're on your way home now. You have kids or pets. You have siblings or parents. You have a husband or a wife, but you are about to go get into your feminine energy. So, how do you bring out your warm, loving, expressive, delicious self before you go home? How do you get into your nurturing self? So, I actually wrote down a few tips. So, I'm not the best YouTuber. Okay, number one, and I love this one, do not clean up right away. You both walk in the door. He's walking around casually, chilling, grabbing beer. He needs 10 minutes to relax before he can say hello, right? Okay. The second you get into your masculine, he gets into his feminine. So you need to not do that, because then you're triggering him to get into his feminine. He's in his feminine. You can't get out of your masculine because energies work that way. Let's talk quantum physics for a minute, or not. I could skip this part, but don't get into your masculine. Don't come home and then start organizing the whole house and like, where's the laundry? Why is the dishes not done? Why is all of that? Because then you end up becoming a nag, controlling, nagging, bickering, bothering, and it's not fun. It's just not fun to come home after a long day of work and you're like, oh my God, why is this not done? Why is that not done? Why is that not done? And also, it's not fun for you. Like, I don't want to care. I don't want to give a shit. Like, if you want it to be like that, leave it, right? Do you see how I'm getting in my masculine right now? You see how aggressive I'm getting? All right. So, do not do that. Instead, come home, do what feels good to you. Grab a glass of wine. You know what? It's an excuse. I use it. I love it. It works for me. You don't want to drink, don't drink. You can grab something else. You can have like a cold kombucha. You can have like a cold iced tea. You can have anything that triggers to you a shift in space. And what I love to do is I love putting on lavender oil. Oh my God, I wish I had it here. I have to go get it for you. So I went back to get it just to show you this. This is the Helios lavender, and this is the Helios high CBD oil. The lavender, the cover is gone because I use it that often. It is delicious. I literally do like this. I just put it right there. And and then I put it like on my touch points, and it like helps so much. I also put it on before I go to bed, so I'm a huge fan of it. I will put the link below. This is not an ad. It's my friend's company, actually. It's really, really good. So there you go. And I just feel like lavender and like relax, and I'm getting into like that kind of mode. You can light a candle, you could take a bath, you can journal. I actually prefer to journal in the morning, but I'll tell you, for myself, it's the thing that I do that triggers that change reaction. It's very like, you know, Joe Dispenza says neurons that fire together wire together. Just with neuroplasticity, it's about breaking that habit, kind of like changing things. The way I like to change it is by the lavender, like putting the lavender oil on myself. The same company, Helix, also has this amazing CBD oil. It's a chocolate mint, and it's very light, so you're not going to fall asleep from it. Take some of that. Just there's that shift that you can have that will get you from one place to the other. I love to do a very full body yoga stretch. So by stretching out my body and by getting like deep, like hip opener, I love the pigeon. I just love doing a couple different stretches that really just gets me into like my like my whole, like my blood flow is moving. And especially when you're in the office like crazy all the time, that's the best way to do it. Then the third thing that I love to do is I tell people I'm meditating, but I'm lying. I'm not actually meditating. What I do is I take my AirPods, I put a sleeping mask on, have my lavender under my nose, and I listen to solfeggio, which is different hertz, like binaural beats. And it is known that the beats synchronize the right and left side of your brain, and they create synchronicity. And I like to listen to 432 hertz, which is the frequency that levels out H2O molecules in water. And so because our body is 80% water, it will level us out, so it gets rid of the anxiety. And then I set an alarm for like, let's say 20 minutes. I always wake up 17, 18 minutes. Like I always wake up right before the alarm goes off. And sometimes I even doze off, but I wake up, lavender, refreshed, glass of wine right there, pick it up, and then it's like, hi honey, then you're ready. But those are like a few quick tricks that you can do. I actually keep lavender oil in my desk at my office as well, and I am going to show it to you in a minute. I hope these little tips helped you. I really have a community on Instagram, and if you go there, please DM me, tell me topics that are interesting for you. I've been an entrepreneur for over 12 years. It's been very, 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 very stressful. And I always used to think that I just couldn't handle as much as men can. But then I realized it's a matter of shifting between your energetic forces and then being able to switch back. Because at the end of the day, the reason why we get burnouts is because we are not having a balanced life. And I am somebody that was 90% work, and then whatever was left over was for everyone else. And so I didn't make room for other things in my life that made me happy. And that's what literally killed and suppressed my entire feminine side. And so by being able to reopen up my femininity and creating more of a balance with my work schedule, I was also able then to now have a much more balanced approach. And I hope that, you know, in future relationships, they can say that I'm also very like nurturing and loving and warm, although I have to be very careful of always going to my go-to, which is my masculine energy. So looking forward to hearing from you. Please like this video if you liked it, comment what you think, and if you have any questions. And if you didn't like it, you can also write you can dislike it below, because this way I can know what I can improve on. And in addition, if you subscribe and favorite this and add this to a playlist, I am going to be doing a lot more on the masculine feminine energy, and I'm going to deep dive into its history, but different components in the workplace. The next topic I really want to talk about is how you can switch into masculine mode when you're going into the boardroom, and how you can manifest funds from VCs as a female tech entrepreneur. Talk to you soon. Bye.